So this morning I had an epiphany. Really, a remembered memory, I suppose. A remembered dream. Last night, I thought, you know what's a good Pokemon? Regirock. Regirock, lead rock. I really like this Pokemon lead. And so I wanted to go through just a quick little, maybe, team builder way thing of how I would play Regirock. Unfortunately, Regirock doesn't get Earthquake. Maybe it's better because Earthquake. Oh, it does get Earthquake. Ignore me. It does get Earthquake. It is a phenomenal Pokemon with really good stats, to be completely honest with you. These are some early Gen 3 min-max stats. And I like Regirock because with this stat spread, I'm not sure anything beats it straight up. Maybe Banded Explosion Metagross, I believe might be the only one. I know it survives. Definitely survives Meteor Mash Banded, and then gets off a nice T-Wave, and then Earthquake, Explosion. It can do anything after that. But to match that, because it doesn't survive the guy, we have Magneton, who is a Thunderbolt Grass, Empowered Grass, Toxic, and Protect Magneton. Now, I need to actually look at some speed tiers. I think... what is this defensive spread? Does this allow Magneton to survive something? I don't know. Why does it have this? We're always going max special attack. I believe, and I could be wrong, that I think you need to have a magnet to guarantee a 2-hit KO on max special defense Skarm. I'm not sure. I would like... Let me check Swampert's stats. Let me look up a Swampert. Swampert's base 60. Let's see. No one's running max speed Swampert. Maybe they... Let's get Magneton up to 198, in my opinion. I think that feels comfortable. It should outspeed basically every Swampert outside of max speed Swampert, but no one's doing that. But speaking of which, Swampert is a big problem. See, Regirock here can Thunder Wave, Rock Slide, Earthquake, or Explosion. I think that is almost perfect coverage over the entire tier. Except like Metagross is a problem because it's faster, Jirachi can be a problem. That's why we have the Magneton. Now, Swampert for these two is crazy, so that's why we have Celebi. And the more I play Celebi, the more I think Celebi is, I don't know, amongst one of the best Pokemon. I'm actually going to run... Let's run a Hidden Power Grass. Grass? Maybe? No. It's going to be Calm Mind. Calm Mind Celebi is unbelievable and really good at beating out Calm Mind Suicune, who is a huge problem. Huge problem. Now, Leech Seed allows me to deal with Blissey pretty well. And then I could do... I think Giga Drain, Hidden Power Fire is probably the next... I think that's what I want to do, is Giga Drain, Hidden Power Fire. I need Giga Drain for the bulky water types. Hidden Power Fire I need for the steel types, obviously. I think this is really good coverage. I lose out Hidden Power Electric because over Fire, because that is... I think that's neutral against everything, basically. Zapdos does really good with this coverage, but Zapdos is also significantly stronger than Celebi. We'll try Electric. We'll try that Electric Grass coverage. It can work for Celebi. It works for Jirachi, so we'll try it on Celebi. I'm not upset with this. I think Calm Mind Celebi can probably go with any Hidden Power and be pretty successful, all things considered. Now this is kind of, where do I go from here? Let's look at the OU tier, and what are problem Pokemon for my team? A big problem is definitely Blissey. Now, how do we handle Blissey? Typically, something as simple as Dugtrio handles Blissey. I hate Dugtrio with a passion, so I don't want to do that. I could do bulky DD Salamence. I guess actually I could do, instead of Leech Seed, I could do Baton Pass on Celebi because I have Giga Drain. And then I could also run Raikou. I think these three create a pretty good like defensive core. I want something that just can switch in reliably. I need a spinner. I like bulky Starmie to spin, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. A nice bulky Starmie with Surf, Rapid Spin, Psychic for the Gengar. Now Gengar's interesting. No, it's not. Gengar's actually not that interesting. And Recover, probably. Do I need that? I think, do I have too much special attack? I almost want max HP, max speed on this here Starmie. Maybe with Recover, I don't need, what hits Starmie super effectively? Ghost doesn't exist. Dark is special, Grass is special, Electric is special. Is that it? Starmie has really good stats. Too much attack. Imagine if Starmie had like 45 base attack and then that extra 30 was put in its HP. I guess we'll go with what Smolgan suggests. I trust him. Now I just want, where do we go from here? Again, I don't think I've answered the Blissey problem at all. And Electric Ice is just perfect coverage. It can soft boil for days. Maybe something faster that has Haze. Haze Gengar is an option. I don't see people using Haze on Gengar very often, and I'll say I often don't understand. Now I think this is probably, maybe is that too much electric coverage actually, and put Fire Punch so I can have more move variety against Pokemon. Toxic? I think Toxic is good. Toxic with Fire Punch instead of Will-O-Wisp. I do think I'd rather have Toxic. Haze Toxic can kind of be pretty strong against Blissey, perhaps. I think a lot of times you're probably just gonna switch in Haze of Blissey and then maybe, unfortunately, die relatively fast, but let's get one last Pokemon. It's gonna be a flyer, so it's gonna just end up being Skarmory. Probably especially defensive Skarmory. I could do Salamence though. I would like Spikes. No Sandstorm, no Spikes seems maybe a little brutal, but I could do Gyarados. But we'll just do safe Salamence. Now, do I want Choice Band? I got leftovers on everything. I guess you don't really have a lot of variety in ADV, but what do you do? Brick Break, because I really do want that fighting coverage. Rock Slide, because it's debatably the best move in the game, and just hits basically everything neutral. And then, well, Brick Break hits steel types. Do I need Earthquake? Over Hidden Power Flying? It's fine. And Dragon Claw. Now here, this is tough because I do... What is Salamence? Let me check Salamence at a +1 really fast. +1 speed. +1 speed Salamence. And I don't know what its speed needs to be to outspeed Aerodactyl. It's 270 at +1. Speed is 405. What's Aerodactyl? So maybe I can even do 136. Let's do 120. Aerodactyl's what, 394, I think? So I actually need 116. I can do 116 speed. That puts me at 265. How do I? 265, there we go. Now I can put this here. I can make you adamant. I put the rest in HP. Now, I don't know. All right, how's that? So let me go check. So 265 at +1, so 1 Dragon Dance means I outspeed Aerodactyl. And that's all I'm going for. Now let's do this against Blissey. Let's see, Blissey, the worst Pokemon to ever exist. Still? Oh, here you go. This goes to 140. And Blissey's, even then, Blissey's Ice Beam still KOs. So I have to drop some of my attack stat. That feels bad. Add to 8. Let's do 196. Maybe I have a chance of surviving. Close. We're almost there. I think we put you at... Let's do that, and we'll put... Well, actually, does that just do it? 394. And then we put 12 in special defense. So let's do this. And we go to special defense, 12. And there we go. We actually have a relatively good chance. Let's do 36. And this goes to 104. Okay, so here it seems I will almost always survive at least one. Let's try this. 52. And this goes to 88. I like that. I like that here. So here I have exceptionally good chance of always surviving non-boosted max special attack Blissey Ice Beam. After 1 Dragon Dance, I will always outspeed Aerodactyl. And then... Huh. Actually, 264. So that's actually, this is correct. So 56. There we go. I have the vast majority of the time, I will always survive a Blissey Ice Beam. I will always outspeed Aerodactyl after 1 Dragon Dance. I'll outspeed everything in the tier. And then from here, at +1, I will do a ton of damage. I will always 2-hit KO Salamence. I think even at neutral, I always 2-hit KO Salamence. I come close. I come close to 2-hit KOing Salamence. Let's check Arrow. And Zap. Let's just do Zapdos. Yeah. Okay, so at +1, I basically OHKO or come close to OHKOing everything in the tier. And I say that to say a late game Salamence here will go crazy. So let's make sure I have EVs. I have a habit of not putting EVs on some of my Pokemon. All right, let's see what's up. I would like Spikes because Spikes does make this slightly weaker Salamence a little bit more reliable. Now this is interesting. I think, do I just expect a switch? Okay, he stays in. He stays in. I think that's a little odd that you stay in. Is he going to go for HP Grass? Maybe? Rock Slide? I'm faster now. Okay, so he's just staying in to sack off this Houndoom. Here I can go for the Earthquake Guaranteed Knockout. Maybe he'll switch to something? Okay, Donphan. Do I actually outspeed this? 218, 136. I think I do probably. So I can just go for, I can explode here and get a free switch to Celebi, but I mean, it doesn't set up Stealth Rock, Spikes, or it can't Rapid Spin. It doesn't do anything. If that were Hidden Power Bug, he would have blown me away. Here I can just Leech Seed on the switch. Oh, Raikou. So if we just assume it's sub Calm Mind, I win, because he can't sub. He's seated. Okay, Houndoom comes in. Does Houndoom... Let me just do it. Let me just Hidden Power. Ow. Oh, full para. Saved by the full para, to be honest. Let me move this over just a wee bit. Let me do that. Let me make sure that we get the full guy in frame. And I can Hidden Power again. I don't think it was going to do that much anyways. That did a lot. Metagross probably goes for Meteor Mash. I can go to Regirock. See what it does. See if he's like... I've been seeing a lot of leftover Metagross recently, to be honest with you. A lot of people running leftover Metagross. Now that is banded. That did a ton of damage. That did a lot of damage. Good miss, good miss. Meteor Mash seems to miss all the time. I feel like it is, was it 90? 90 base accuracy? I believe I can still... She's gonna... This should definitely do 25%, right? Yeah. He can Calm Mind here. Not can Toxic. Okay. Now, Celebi... Okay, we got him. Folks, we did it. We didn't even have to reveal anything. It was those first 3 Pokemon. I'm telling you, I feel really confident about these first 3. Let's see if he goes for the Roar turn 1. He doesn't go for the Roar. Okay, so he's just sacrificing Skarmory, which is, you know, I respect it. I do have my Starmie that spins. Sometimes people like to protect, and I don't really understand why they play the games. He could have roared there and maybe saved his Skarm. Like this. I don't... You're not surviving. Let me see if I can lift this up just a little bit. I don't know why, but OBS, it resets my view every single time I play the game. I don't know why it does that. Let me do this. How's that fit? Let me get that perfect fit in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why OBS, it just resets the view, and OBS is just weird to me. I can't ever figure it out. But Magneton gets the kill. Spikes are gone. We have to assume... What do you do to... Could be Flamethrower? But I have Bulky Starmie. A Bulky Starmie that can just spin. That's unfortunate. I do have Natural Cure. So it's not too bad. I'll recover in case he shows the Gengar. And... Let's just Psychic. I think I'll survive. Yeah, and Psychic might... Almost. Psychic almost did it. So I kind of... If I switch you out, you die, unfortunately. Let's my Gengar max speed? It is. So, I don't know. I thought that was going to knock him out because I have so much. He's going to knock me out. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. Gengar. I just go to my own Gengar. I can go to my own Gengar. He'll stay in, probably try to do something cool. Who knows? So here's the Blissey. Now we'll see if he tries to set up these Calm Minds. That did a lot. That did a lot. That did more than I wanted it to do. Maybe Haze could just be Explode. That'd go kind of crazy. Can I just go into Regirock? I can bring Gengar in later. Probably just go Regirock, I think. Survive maybe 2. Yeah, look at that. Regirock's a monster. Absolute monster. And I can just Rock Slide. He'll probably switch. Yeah. Sacrificing Gengar, that's good for me. And Starmie comes in. Celebi is actually just a completely free switch, no matter what set this Starmie is. It doesn't matter. Calm Mind or Leech? I think Calm Mind. I think Calm Mind, that'll let me survive. So he'll probably stay in. And Giga Drain. Yeah, I don't like his decision to stay in there. I think that was interesting. And now Celebi has this setup. I haven't shown Leech Seed, and there it is. There's the Leech Seed. I'll tell you what. Oh, well. I was gonna say, if Starmie's Ice Beam wasn't gonna do it, Blissey's isn't gonna do it, but it might do it now. It might just do it. Can I thaw? I did thaw. Very nice. Let's see. Definitely outspeed no matter what in this. Oh, so close again. Everything's just living. Oh, see, I live too, but Sandstorm. Unfortunate, but Celebi's crazy. What's Blissey? I think I just do Regirock. Hit him with an Earthquake. Oh! I kind of forgot that Tyranitar does that. Whoops. I hope that doesn't cost me the game. So I can go Salamence. I can go... Oh, Dragon Claw! Oh no. This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. And my Celebi's gone. He saved Gengar for the very end. And my Dragon Dance is gone. This couldn't be any worse. Let's go Gengar. This could not have gone any worse. Protect. I think he was probably scouting for the HP Crest. That's just Toxic. Does Magneton... So Magneton should outspeed Swampert. I think that's what I put that in. Is that why I put that in? I don't know. I like to keep... I have 2 Toxic Mons, which is really nice. I need to make this all that time in the team builder. And I didn't put Dragon Dance. I put Dragon Claw. That's unfortunate. I hope this doesn't result in me losing as a result. Sure, I guess we just stay in. Oh, everything just lives in this game. It's crazy. Okay, so Blissey's shown Fire Blast. Let me Toxic because... Oh my gosh. He didn't protect. He didn't... I should have hidden Power Grass. That was really bad. I would have knocked him out. I would have... Let's see what Dragon Claw does. Maybe there's... Oh man, if I was Dragon Dance, I think I would have just won. He definitely doesn't have Ice Beam here. Okay, he has Ice Beam. He definitely has Ice Beam. So that was unfortunate. I think I lost when I decided to stay in with Starmie. I'm really surprised Starmie actually didn't knock him out. Because look at that. Maybe he just had super bulky Gengar? I don't know. But definitely surprised Starmie didn't knock him out. These first three did awesome. Gengar, I don't know. I don't have spikes. Why do I even have Gengar? Let me go to Gengar. I don't have a spike user, so maybe I don't need Gengar. I can just make this like Zapdos. A roaring Zapdos, I think, feels good here. We'll go Thunderbolt. I think HP Grass is just better, right? Roar. Rest? Is Rest worth it? I want all this. I don't know how much special attack investment I need. I will go HP Ice, because I do have Celebi as... And I have Grass here. I love a lot of Grass coverage, so I'll go HP Ice. See if I can't catch the occasional Flygon or Salamence. We'll see. We'll see. Do a few more games here. Doug Trio. What are we doing with a substitute Doug Trio? What does this do for you? I think people just be doing anything. Players just literally do anything. So let me just double swap here, because he's not standing. Perfect. Leech Seed. I don't think... What does Dusclops do? I have no idea what Dusclops could possibly do here. But I'll set up. Okay. Now, I think as soon as Dusclops faints, I can just swap out. Like, it's not doing anything. I can just switch. Maybe he might have Hidden Power Bug on the Trio. Or he might not. I don't know. Do substitutes give you HP back? That's actually kind of cool. But no matter what, Celebi is going... So he's... If he has a berry, he didn't proc it. And now I think Celebi faints? What was the point of this? So I'll just go back to Salamence, and now he doesn't have his potentially physical wall. What is going on? What is going on? I need a little bit of damage on it before I can just stay in with a Salamence. So I think Hero Toxic. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'll just start Thunderbolting. Well, that's interesting. Never seen that switch in. Now he could be Explosion. Could be Explosion. Let's find out. Got him. Surf. Let's see if he goes for the Thunder Wave. He did go for the Thunder Wave. Now, if he double Thunder Waves here, he's on a different planet. Okay. It's unfortunate. So this is going to do close to half. That's not too particularly important. Blissy's so... I can't stand Blissey. So I easily survive. But I can't beat Blissey. So we lose to Blissey again. I don't know why people enjoy Blissey. I'll never use Blissey. And I just don't understand it. I'll go straight for the Rock Slide. He might sub. A Baton Pass out to... Claydol would be crazy. So he goes to Metagross. So I'm surviving any hit. Unless he crits. He can crit, which is unfortunate. It's the game we play. It is the game we play. No attack boost, so we're okay. We're okay. And a miss. The miss doesn't make up for the crit, but that's okay. Celebi. I'll Toxic you in case you want to Calm Mind. So your Calm Mind Baton Pass. Yeah, I'll just hard swap the Salamence here. HP Ice, Celebi. Who uses HP Ice Celebi? That doesn't even register for me, to be honest with you. It's also a perfect counter to my Celebi. Yeah, what is happening? The movesets that players are using, this is unfortunate. I'll do one more battle because this is... I just don't, like, understand, to be honest. So, okay, so there we go. So they always switch in. We got the Thunder Wave off. But, okay. Well, let's do it again. I survived one pretty easily. So he might not be banded, actually. I'll be honest, that wasn't much damage. I'll go for the Earthquakes. I do want to scout if he has leftovers. No leftovers. I'll go to Magneton, because he might switch to Salamence. I'll Toxic. I'm a Steel type. Oh, a Subment. What are these sets? Is the game... I'm out of my element. I am very out of my element in the Pokemon world. Some of these sets, what could your coverage be? Let's assume it's just Rock Slide Earthquake. If it's Rock Slide Earthquake, it is, and I did go for Toxic, but I was hoping to catch him on a Dragon Dance. So we'll go to my own Salamence. I'll go for Dragon Dance. I'll see if he switches out. Because I don't think he can stay in with damage. He's not going to OHKO. He could go for his own Dragon Dance. He could go for Sub. He might be hitting Power Flying, though. Now again, I have a lot of HP invested, so maybe I survive one Rock Slide. If he has it. He does. I survive.